What the fuck? What the? Hold on, my camera's doing that thing again. Damn it! I was so ready. I was all posed and everything for Slim. I was posed. I was about to be like, he making 100%. He's 100% making his coffee. He's 100% making coffee. I had a pose going and everything, and now look at me. Now look at me. Oh, oh. He's 100% making coffee. Shut up, Slim. First off, I've been had my coffee. I've been here. I've been waiting for y'all. I've been here. I've been waiting for y'all. That's what I've been doing. There hasn't even been a first, second, or third in the chat. But y'all worry about me and my coffee. Like, come on, huh? Come on now. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, my destiny. Welcome in, Slim. Soon not to be Slim. He's just gonna be RSB and the Beast for Buff. You know, it's funny because so there was like this event. There was this event that I'm gonna talk some random shit about here that may or may not be really my business, but whatever. I still think it's interesting information and shit. But there was this event, right, chat? Um, there was this event in the city held by Risa, where it was for local artists. Long story short, there's this one location that they're like opening up, and they're trying to um I don't know if they're opening it up yet. They're like trying to open it up. They're trying to like build it, open it up, but they want to like get everything right. You know, they want to make sure that people are going to go to it. They want to bring attention to it or whatever. Rice is a part of it and whatnot. So there was this one event that Rice was a part of holding, and she was pretty much in charge of like inviting as many people as she can. So she was in charge of inviting specifically like different artists around the city. So that's where I came in, right? I tried not to come in too hard into those things because it's like, yeah, obviously, you know me, I know a lot of artists in the city, but I don't know every artist in the city. You feel me? Like I know artists from the city within like the realm of music that I kind of like. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And like two less than three times disconnected from like someone I know. Also, you know what I mean? So it's not like I knew every single artist or knew the best artists or the ones that were doing the most or the ones that would need that space the most or anything like that. I didn't know that. But you know, of course Risa knows the different artists that I'd be bumping and listening to in the city and blah 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 and yada yada. So there was a few that she invited and they were like, yeah, yeah, like we'll pull up, we'll pull up. Um Spoiler alert, the event ended up going really well. I didn't go, but as far as Risa says, the event ended up going really well. A lot of people that she invited showed up, a lot of different artists and stuff like that. A bunch of people that we'd be watching the music videos for and whatever, they showed up and stuff like that. Um, but one of the funny things was that, like, not funny, but whatever. The point that I'm trying to get at is that she apparently wanted to invite Bodie Rock, and apparently they couldn't invite him because all of this is like through the city, right? Like if they were to bring up artists that are working or to work with this, it would like all be kind of like through the city, right? Because that's the point of like kind of Rice's job is to like to show artists in the city that they have support from the city, like that there's a lot of resources, even though fuck Mayor Wu, she's trying to cut like 25% um of the budget for arts and culture in the city. She's like, I think she's trying to cut like 25% of the budget or whatever. Um, anyways, that's a whole different thing. But but yeah, there's a lot of resources, and so that's kind of Rice's job. But like, uh, when it came to Bodhi Rock, long story short, apparently he has like some case open or cases open or whatever, blah 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 blah. And like she was just like, oh, like I was gonna invite him, or like I tried to invite him, but then they told me that I couldn't because of some cases that he has up and blah 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 blah, and it just doesn't look good for the city. And that's the whole story. Like I told all that just to tell that part specifically because we were listening to Buddy Rock earlier. But I just thought that was interesting, you know, like I thought it was funny, interesting, whatever the word is. I'm not sure what I thought it was, but I thought it was a shareable thing. Glad it went well. Yeah, no, Risa does her job very well. Risa does her job very well. I Yeah, there was no reason for that not to go well, even though she was stressing the entire time. No one's gonna show up. Come on now, but she definitely gets a lot of help from me, like just in understanding how artists of the city move because she has like this one view of what she expects artists to do just because like she's offering stuff. Like she's like, dude, like we have all this stuff in the city, but no one else will use it. Blah 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 blah. Nobody, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, frankly, like the way the artists move in the city of Boston is it's kind of different than maybe a lot of cities because it's like one, we don't really have too much of a system here. Two, we're also a city that's like very crabs in a bucket, or like very like everybody's kind of to their own groups and shit like that. So there's like very little support, or at least that's what it kind of was. Um, like years ago, not like too many years ago. Like y'all know I've talked about Boston being a very clicky kind of space or whatever, but it's definitely been growing. And I've been trying to tell Risa it's like one very important job about this position is like you got to prove to people that you're going to be different, right? And the thing about that is that like there's already been people that tried to prove that they're going to be different and then ended up doing us dirty anyways. So luckily I know Rice is not trying to fucking do us dirty. So I keep letting her know it's like, you just gotta make sure that you're proving that you're really like putting us on and shit like that. You know what I mean? What just happened to your camera? I don't know what's happening to my camera. I turned into Key. Key, get away from me! Get away from me, Key! I've been hanging around Key for too long. Yeah, I don't know why it's been doing this randomly. That's how the stream started. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I wanted to get on here and have a funny face for Slim when I got on, but yeah, I'm sorry, chat. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm convinced this camera is broken. Like, fair to say. What the hell, Ante? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wait, why the fuck? What the? Hold on, let me do something real quick. I know there's one thing I could. I'm just gonna take this off. It's not that big of a deal, anyways. I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna take this filter off that I had on it. It's not that necessary. Maybe the filter was doing that. No, because look, the color just went crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Something is definitely wrong with the camera though, for sure. And the only thing I'm doing, you see, like when it goes all purple and shit, the only thing I'm doing is I'm switching it from The camera is like on 30 FPS. I switch it to 15 FPS, and then it just starts fucking flashing purple and shit. Like, huh? Like what? Like, huh? Like, a, huh? Okay. Oh, what? Huh? Thank. See, like, what the hell is this? What the hellionte? Oh, what the hell? Did y'all are people redeeming stuff? Because I'm just not seeing it. Maybe my OBS is tweaking. Maybe my OBS is the one tweaking. That rave filter is crazy. Now I think this camera is just like GG's back to the lobby, you know? Hold on. See, now I really don't know what the hell. Cause you know what's crazy? You know what the crazy part is? You wanna know what the crazy part is? I disconnected the camera, and now all of a sudden I can't hear nothing. I just can't hear the music now. What the fucking Tony, bro? What the fucking Tolini? Thank you, my destiny. Thank you. Bro, brother, what the hell, man? Hold on, chat, man. Hold on. 'Cause I really don't even know what the hell's happening right now, bro. Because it's like, it's like, okay. Okay. Like, bro, I was literally just listening to music. What are we talking about here? Headphones. Everything just breaking today. They was like, yo, we're gonna fuck this nigga's day up today. You heard? You heard? And here we are. And here we are. Yeah, I guess we might have to do no cam today. But that's not good, because no cam today means no cam for a while. I ain't got money to buy no cam. Like, only reason I'm even using this fucking camera is because my shit broke. This is Rice's camera, you feel me? Oh, God. I just don't understand why all of a sudden though the audio said, yeah, we're the audio's not gonna play either. You know what I mean? Like, we're just not gonna play the audio either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand why that's happening. Oh my god, dude. I Jesus Christ. This is why I stopped streaming. Everything broken. Goodness fucking gracious, bro. This is pissing me off for real. There's only one possible solution, Destiny, and it's buying a new camera. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, all right, let's try to figure out how to fix this 720p 1992 camera so that we can make this shit work. Like, the only solution to this shit is getting a new fucking camera. The audio part, I'm just gonna have to restart the stream real quick. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back.